So in this video we will be calculating the attribute affinity matrix. In our earlier video we have seen how to calculate the attribute usage matrix from a set of queries on a table project. So this is the formula for calculating the affinity value between two variables ai and aj. So for the sake of simplicity, we have assumed the access frequencies initialized over here, like for Q1 for site 1, site 2 and site 3. For 3 sites, the access frequencies for all the queries are initialized over here. And for the sake of simplicity, we will be assuming this value as 1 and this value we would be referring it from this initialized table. So for example, if we want to calculate the attribute affinity value or the affinity measure between the attribute A1 and A3, and if we put the values over here, we get value 45. Now likewise, if you change the combinations over here, you will be able to calculate the complete attribute affinity matrix. But sometimes it looks very time consuming. Okay, so let me present you a very simple way of calculating attribute affinity matrix. So let's say before calculating the attribute affinity matrix over here, attribute affinity matrix, this is your attribute affinity matrix, and we will write A1, A2, A3 and A4. Here we will write A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay, so here we will be creating an intermediate table wherein we will write like this: Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. So Q1 access attribute A1 and A3, and the total sum for the Q1 for all the site is 15 plus 20 and plus 10 comes out to be 45. For Q2 access A2 and A3, so total sum is 5. Q3 access A2 and A4, and the total sum is 25 plus 25 plus 25 comes out to be 75. And Q4 access A3 and A4, and the total sum is 3. Now by using this table we can calculate the attribute affinity matrix. Now let us consider A1 and A1. So we'll see here where the A1 appears. So A1 appears here. So what is the value of A1? That is 45. So we'll write 45 here. We'll consider A1 and A2. So we'll see A1 and A2 together. So A1 and A2 together, it does not appear here. So we'll write 0. A1 and A3. So A1 and A3 appears over here. So the value is 45. A1 and A4. So A1 and A4 together, they do not appear here. So we'll write 0. A2 and A1, or A1 A2 or A2 A1. So A2 A1 or A1 A2 does not appear here. We'll write value 0. A2 A2. So A2 appears here. The value is 5, and A2 appears here. The value is 75. 75 plus 5 is 80. So 80. So A2 and A3. So A2 A3 together, it appears here. So the value is 5. So we'll write 5. A2 and A4. So A2 A4 together, they appears here. So the value is 75. Similarly for A3 and A1. So A1 A3 appears here. So value is 45. A3 A2. So A2 A3, they appears here. So the value is 5. A3 A3. So A3 appears here. The value is 45. The value is A3 appears here. So value is 5. And A3 appears here. So value is 3. So 45 plus 5, that is 50. 50 plus 5, that is 53. A3, A4. So A3, A4 they together appears here, so the value is 3. A4, A1. So A1, A4. So A1, A4 they do not appear together, so the value is 0. A4, A2. So A2, A4 they appears together here, so the value is 75. A4 and A3. So A3, A4 they appears together over here, so the value is 3. And A4, A4. So A4 appears here and here, so the value is 78. So this is the simplest way of calculating the attribute affinity matrix, which by using attribute affinity matrix, by using attribute usage matrix. So if you like this, if you understand this concept, if you understood this concept, you can like the video and subscribe the channel for further updates. Thank you.